obviously, first off, congratulations to Arizona on a great year. They didn't quit. Just a really good program, and so we're thankful that we got a chance to compete against them. But just so proud of these guys, this whole program. I don't even know where to start. It'll probably take me a moment. I don't know if it'll happen here tonight, but it's just what we've been able to do here with so many different players and staff, and as our staff grows. And I know there's a lot of people that counted us out at the beginning of this year and just kept telling these guys that they were good enough and they could do this. And they've now put themselves in position to achieve their goal, and that's to win a national championship. So it feels really cool, and we're going to enjoy that here tonight. We're going to enjoy it very well, but we'll get back to work in the next couple of days and be focusing on what's next. But just really proud of Rosie here tonight. I looked down on my scorecard and I said, oh my gosh, she's 3 for 3 with a walk and making plays and growing up right in front of us. And her buddy over at first base just continues to have really good at-bats and make plays. And then, I thought Ivy was really good here today for not having pitched a lot in the last couple weeks. Didn't start off great. I think we're learning that we need to probably pitch her more in practice. We've been trying to rest her, and she's not very sharp. And I think that showed, but she gutted it out, literally. And then we turned it over to our showstopper over here, and she got it done. I didn't think that she was very sharp after the break, but when you have what she has, you can not be sharp and you can still win. So just very, very proud of her and very proud of this team.
How did you guys pass the time during the delay?
I think everyone kind of did something different. Some of us were hanging out with the coaches, and we all did in the locker room.
There was some dance parties, some board games going on, and just hanging out with coaches.
We're getting to mention the football stuff going on now.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a loose group, so like everybody's doing their own thing. We're starting to get concerned because these guys can get hungry fast, and we have pasta for a post game, and our strength coach was not going to let them eat pasta until the game was over. So I think they were a little pissed, but luckily we have enough food around, and we're able to keep them going.
5 straight trips to the Women's College World Series. It's a pretty good run you guys are on right now.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to that, except I'm very proud of the 2016 team that kind of got this started. I mean, to be very honest, that's the group that kind of turned the tide here, and we just started on that journey. And I'm so proud of those kids for believing in me, the coaching staff I brought in, and that's where it started. Those guys don't get enough credit for this. But then the 2019 team is kind of the team that got us over the hump, with Sam Shao leading the way and starting that, and then it's just kind of kept rolling. And one day we'll look back at all this and maybe reminisce, over some adult drinks, and we can talk about all that. But right now, feels really good, and just want to enjoy this one with these guys. I think don't want to lose the moment and lose out on the memories with these guys, because these guys are the team that our feet are under, and we need to stay focused on that.
Everyone else that played today forced to Game 3 tomorrow. Does that kind of show you how good this year is going to be in the World Series, having teams that are going to have a day less than you guys?
Well, I mean, every year it gets harder. I mean, the parity is becoming crazy. I'm really glad that all of them have to play tomorrow. It makes me happy. We can sit back and watch and plan and get a break. You guys all were disappointed in us that we lost the first game of the Big 12 tournament. I think it worked out great. You know what I mean? And we were disappointed for a moment too, but you've got to find a way to spin things right and take advantage of opportunities. And that's what this team has done the whole year. just take advantage of opportunities and answer and respond. And we're going to get a chance to kind of hang out tomorrow and enjoy our families. I need to reintroduce myself to my wife and kids and all that for a day or so, and then we'll get back to work. But it's cool. The games that were going on, we were inside watching, a couple of those. We were just going, my gosh, these games are crazy. I think it's why we play and why we coach. And just be a part of this.
Obviously, Jillian was someone that has led you in hitting recently. Obviously, this series wasn't hers to get, but it was Claire Tim's. And talk about how exciting it's been to be able to watch her in this.
I think you bring up a really good point. Jill didn't have the big numbers. She didn't have 7 out of 9 home runs, 7 hits out of 9 hits. They were all home runs, but she got on base a ton. And she got on base so Claire Tim could drive her in, and Rosie and Carly and Talon who had a great weekend, as well. So Jill's doing the things that we need at the top. We're scoring early in all these games, and she's a part of that. But this has kind of been the mantra of this team. Like, it's somebody new. Like, Claire Tim gets to her 10th home run here today. It's wild. And Rosie, maybe last weekend started getting hotter, and then just keeps on. And this weekend, it's just a unique team, and it's really cool to watch them celebrate, be happy for each other. It's one of the best things about what we do is just to kind of watch these guys smile. Claire Tim is a unique personality, quiet, but once you start to peel the onion back, there's some pretty cool layers to her. And yesterday when she hit the home run and I saw her hit second base and the smile that was on her face, those are the things that I'll hold on to for a long time, and it's really neat.
Rosie, this is obviously the first time that you've done this. Just kind of what does it mean for you to head to the Women's College World Series?
Oh yeah, it just means so much. It's like a little kid's dreams comes true. I just love this team so much and this coaching staff. It's just awesome. It feels great.
Follow up on that, Rosie. What is your first World Series memory like? Watching it on TV at some point. How far back does this go for you?
This actually goes back to watching Sam Chow. I mean, she's the one who, I've always watched college sports, but if I think about anything, I just think about watching Sam Chow and just how amazing she was, and it just carried on with me.
Rosie, would it be safe to say that this program's, just consistency lately in getting this far played a role in convincing you to come here?
I mean, yeah, but when I first met Coach G, it was many, many years ago. I was at a Georgia Tech camp and he was there, and I knew as soon as I met him, that's where I wanted to go.
Was I at OSU then, or was I
Yep, you were
at
at OSU.
Florida? Okay.
Lexi, there was a lot of laughs for you tonight. Last time playing at this stadium, last time punching your ticket. What were the emotions like putting that sticker on the poster and leading your team?
Honestly, just so happy. I think it still hasn't hit me yet, but I know it will one day, and it's gonna be a lot of tears for sure. But I'm just so proud of this whole team and how far we've come, and just we never looked back and looked at all the bad things, what everyone else was saying. Like we stayed the course, and we handled anything that anyone threw at us. So I'm just super proud of this whole team and just punching back, because it's not easy to play a 2-game series in the first 2.
Kenny, I'm kind of curious about your defense tonight. You had the double play in the first that was pretty wild. You got Macy's diving catch. Kind of what did you think of the way defense kind of kept momentum from building?
Yeah, I told our team when we came up in the huddle, I told them there's a lot of amazing things that happened in this game today, but I want to point out Macy Graff's catch. It kind of was one of those hits that can break your back. I mean, Ivy was in the game at that point, right? And that could have really hurt us, and it wasn't hit good. It was a good pitch that we blew her up, and she just happened to get enough of the barrel to the ball to be able to get it over the head. We had one of those in the last inning off of Lexi too. I mean, they had a couple of those. When you face, Arizona's a physical team. They're physical, man. They have some athletes, and they're impressive. And so when they're like OU, they swing hard, they can get those balls they can drop. So Macy's catch was huge. I walked down the dugout. I said, that was good coaching there. I felt good about that one. We got Lexi out of there, got Macy in there. She makes a play, so that was really good. So we've played really good defense the whole year. Macy's never really played outfield. She's never played second base. Blood's never played short. Carly's never played first. Claire's in her first year of really playing a lot of outfield. Jillian's an infielder who's playing out. This is some people would call us a bunch of misfits just playing around here, and really we've got a bunch of good softball players that just want to play and want to win and are willing to do whatever it takes. Rosie came here to be the shortstop here. I've been very clear on that, and it was just for us to win the way we wanted to win. We needed her at second base, and she's had some disappointment in that, but it never affected her. The bottom line, she kept telling me, look, I want to play short, but I want to play, and most importantly, I want to win. And that's what coming to a program like this now, what we've done, and the caliber of player that we're attracting. You may not get to play shortstop here. You may not get to play second base. You may have to go play over here. It's just what it is. And you look at the best teams around the country, they have the same issues, and they figure out a way to get those kids to buy in, and just proud of them.
To follow up on that, Rosie, not to point out the shortstop thing, but what did you think of the defense? Because you almost got ran over on a play too that was kind of tight. So
That play was actually really bad miscommunication. I was telling Carly, I got you, but I didn't realize that she was so close to the bag. So when she flipped it, I was like, oh geez, I'm already here. And then it was just that after that. But no, I think our defense is great. I think the puzzles all fit together great.
Lexi, what was it like just watching Ivy, and just how proud are you of just the way she was able to kind of go out there and especially with the circumstances she's going through?
Yeah, super proud of her. She's been ready at any moment this whole postseason, and I've just seen her work her ass off every single day in the bullpen, whether it's doing treatment and resting or getting through the pain with tears in her eyes. She's such a warrior, and I just couldn't be more proud of her to come out tonight, and obviously with not a lot of innings lately, just to come out and leave it all out on the field and give us a chance to score and just hold us steady. So I couldn't have imagined a better person to go out there than her.
I know she gave up some hits early, but it seemed like she really settled in and started throwing really well after that. From a pitcher's perspective, with maybe just how little she's kind of been, sounds like maybe not as much practice and obviously not as much games. Is that just something that sometimes happens when you haven't been throwing as much?
Yeah, definitely. I think, and just a little bit of nerves, a little bit of everything. I think going out there, I think you miss a spot every once in a while, and good teams are going to take advantage of that. But she did an amazing job bouncing back and tuning it in, hitting her spots again, and she got the job done. So proud of her.